Welcome to this episode of Sharing. I've touched on Singapore property tax, seller stamp duty, and buyer stamp duty previously. If you'd like to explore them, you can click on my YouTube channel at the description box. Today, let's dive deep into additional buyer stamp duty, ABSD. Just like buyer stamp duty, very often buyers tend to overlook ABSD as well. And the amount of ABSD can be the deal breaker that hinders them from buying their desired home if they do not plan for this amount of money. So let's quickly look at, do you need to pay ABSD when you buy a property? If yes, how much is the amount? By the end of this video, you will uncover 5 things. What is ABSD? Why it is implemented? What is the current ABSD rate? Are you liable to pay ABSD? And what to note about ABSD? Before that, hi, I'm Jason Tan from Property Focus. I help aspiring buyers and sellers to achieve passive income through property investment. If you're interested to find out how much cash is required for down payment and how much you can loan, you can download my free resource by clicking at the link at the description box. Alright, let's start with question number 1. What is ABSD? Additional Buyer Stamp Duty, ABSD, is a kind of tax paid on the purchase of a residential property in Singapore. It only affects Singapore permanent residents and foreigners, or Singapore citizens who are buying more than one property. Why ABSD is implemented? It is implemented with the aim to moderate demand for residential property, thereby ensuring residential property remains affordable for Singaporeans, and the price moves in tandem with economic fundamentals, especially Singaporeans' average household income. Now the thing to note here is, ABSD is not to lower property prices, but to moderate demand. For question 3 and question 4, what is the current ABSD rate and who are liable for ABSD? Alright, now the current ABSD rate on or after 6 June 2018 is, for Singapore citizens buying your first property, you are not affected. Now for Singapore citizens buying second residential property, you will be taxed 12%. Buying your third property and subsequent property, you will be taxed 15%. Next, Singapore permanent residents buying your first residential property, you will be taxed 5%. And for buying second and subsequent property, you will be taxed 15%. Next, for foreigner buying any residential property in Singapore, you will be taxed 20% ABSD throughout. As for entity buying any residential property in Singapore, you'll be taxed 25% throughout. Question number 5. What to note about ABSD? Now ABSD is paid on top of buyer stamp duty, which you can refer to my previous video on buyer stamp duty. Alright, now let's do a simple illustration for clarity. Example, you and your husband are both Singapore citizens, and you wish to purchase a second property that's 900,000. ABSD on 9,000 is about 21,600. For ABSD, because it's your second property, you'll be taxed 12%, and that's 108,000. So all in all, your total stamp duty payable will be $129,600. Okay, I've reached the end of my video on ABSD. One important thing to take note is, ABSD remission are available for certain conditions. As every situation is different, if you have inquiry on it, do feel free to contact me. I shall elaborate to you based on your personal scenario. My name is Jason. See you around.